guys, it's Cherri Hana, and welcome back to another episode of Reading Cherri Hana fanfiction. And today, in case you're wondering, this is like the fantasy version where she goes on a date or a dance with Hitoshi Shinzo, her boyfriend. So we should just get started. Okay, chapter 77, Soulmates AU Part 2. It's the second day. It's 2 days after the sports festival, and we returned to normal. I knew that Shinzo is going to be joining our class, and I noticed that the desk next to me was empty. So that means I will have to sit next to him. I kept thinking about him being my soulmate and what he said before the sports festival, but he managed to get into 1A without anyone being transferred out. I was happy for him, but I can't stop thinking about what he said. Then Mr. Izawa our teacher came in. Morning class, said Mr. Izawa. Mr. Izawa, you don't have bandages anymore. That's good, said Suyu Asui. Yeah, the old lady went a little overboard with her treatment, but to get into business in hand, I assume you all got the email saying we are getting a new student, said Mr. Izawa. Yes, sir, said half the class. Mr. Izawa sighed. School was looking at the charts and found out that we miscalculated the number of students in the class. It's normally 22, but we accidentally put one of you twice, so we had 21. So Hitoshi Shinzo from General Studies will be joining our class, said Mr. Izawa. Then Shinzo came into the class. Alright, Shinzo, go sit down at the empty desk, said Mr. Izawa. I was kind of confused. It sounded like Mr. Izawa was about to call Shinzo by his first name. But then I forgot about that when Shinzo sat at his seat. He looked over at me. I continued to look at Mr. Izawa. I can feel some of my classmates looking at me because Shinzo is my soulmate and they can see that he is. Today, you will be choosing your hero names. And to help you with that Midnight will be listening to your names. Mr. Izawa, shouldn't you be helping us? Said Asuro Uraka. Names aren't really my strong suit, said Mr. Izawa. Everyone started to think up names. I was looking at my board and started thinking of my name. Then I feel someone tap my shoulder. It was Shinzo. What do you want? I said. I'm sorry. Can we go to a cafe after school and talk? Talk? Said Shinzo. I let out a sigh. Fine, but just to talk, I said. I wrote down my hero name and on my board and went to the front of the class. I flipped over my board and showed my name. The transformation hero, Junbun, I said. That's very amazing, Hana, said Midnight. Please, call me Cherri, I said. Alright, Cherri, said Midnight. I went back to my seat. I like your name, said Shinzo. Thanks, I said. Shinzo got up and went to the front of the class. The brainwashing hero, zero-minded, said Shinzo. That's very creative, Shinzo, said Midnight. Thank you, Miss Midnight, said Shinzo. Shinzo went back to his seat and looked over at me and smiled. I smiled back. At the end of the day, we were told that we would need to pick a hero agency to do our internship with. I was looking over the list and saw Kamari Woods requested me, but I needed to focus on my hand-on-hand combat. So I decided to make this joke. Hey Cherri, said Shinzo. I looked up from my paper and looked at Shinzo. Ready for the class, said Shinzo. Ready for the cafe, said Shinzo. Yes, I am, I said while packing up my stuff. We started walking over to the nearby cafe. I can carry your bag if you want, asked Shinzo. It's alright, I can carry my own bag, I said. We get to the cafe and get our drinks. Cherri, I'm sorry for saying all of that. It's just since I got my quirk, everyone called me a villain and that I would never become a hero, and because of that, it clouded my mind, and it was the only thing I could think of. I can think. Said Shinzo. Shinzo, your quirk doesn't make you a hero. It's your heart and personality that makes you a hero, I said. I know that now. And you helped me see it, Cherri, said Shinzo. I forgive you, Hitoshi Shinzo, I said with a smile. Will you go on a date with me, said Shinzo. What? I said sarcastically. Since we're soulmates, I should at least take you out on a date, said Shinzo. I take out my phone and give it to him. I would love to go on a date with you, Shinzo, I said. Shinzo took my phone and typed his number into my phone. Then he took out his phone and gave it to me. I typed in my number into his phone. He walked me home and I let him hold my bag. When we got to my house, Shinzo handed me my bag. I wanted to kiss him on the cheek, but I thought of something better. I gave him a small peck on the lips. See you Saturday, said Shinzo. Hitoshi, I said. Okay, see you Saturday, Cherri, said Hitoshi with his face all blushing. And that's how I found my soulmate. Now for chapter 78. Soulmate AU, and I just realized I did our Choco. Soulmate AU agree. Okay, I'm just gonna do like a little character ships ones. Today's soulmates are Achu. I don't know how to say the ship name, so Zuku Midoriya with Choco Uraraka. Zuku Midoriya point of view. In the world I live in, everyone has quirks, but we also have something else. We have soulmates. When someone turns 15, they get a string around their finger, and at the other end of the string is your soulmate. I haven't found my soulmate yet, and I'm used to be quirkless. And now I have all for one. All my gave me all for one. It's the entrance exam for UA. I'm extremely nervous. Kachan saw me. Out of my way now before I set you on fire, said Kachan. Thank goodness he didn't do it. He just walked past me. I started walking again and thinking this is a step closer, but I got nervous and purposely tripped. But I didn't fall. I was floating. Then I looked next to me and saw a really pretty girl. She could go, "Are you okay?" She said, but she stopped when she saw my finger. I looked at my finger and realized that the string connects with hers. You're my soulmate? I said, yeah. She said, she puts me down. Let's start over, I said. Yeah, said the girl. I'm Izuku Midoriya. Thank you for catching me, I said. I'm Choco Uraraka. You're welcome, said Choco. How are you able to stop me from falling? I said. I asked. My quirk is zero gravity, said Choco. Then looked at the time. Oh, we should get going. Here. Put your number in before we can talk after the test, I said, while giving her my phone. Okay, here, said Choco while taking out her phone where I can put my number in it. We exchanged numbers and went inside. What happened is the same thing that happened during the episode. After the test, I went home. Hey, Mom, I said. Hi, Izuku, sweetie. How did it go? Asked Mom. It was good. I met my soulmate, I said. Oh, my baby met his soulmate, said Mom. I went to my room and got ready for bed. Then I got a text from Choco. That's so cute. I love that ship. Okay. Well, that is all for today. And if you want to read it for yourself, you can find the link to the fanfiction in the description below. Well, that is all for today, and you're gonna be seeing some words in 3, 2, 1.